Boats are made to travel on the water, correct? And they have buoyancy so that when they're on the water, they're able to go across the water, to remain in the water without any problems at all. A boat's designed to float, correct? Correct? That's what boats do. Boats just float. Okay, they're on the water. They're designed to sit on the water. And the water outside a boat never sinks a boat. I'm going to say that again because this is profound, okay? The water outside of a boat never sinks a boat. See if you guys are any better. The water outside a boat never sinks a boat. This side's so much better than this side of here. Okay. Never. The water outside a boat will never sink a boat. A boat only sinks when the water gets inside the boat. Last summer, my wife and I happened to be walking along a dock, and we saw this boat. I took a picture of it because I was concerned about it, because if you'll notice here, the bow of the boat is almost in the water, and I didn't know who owned the boat. There was nobody else around, so I started trying to find someone that could make sure they knew that the boat was sinking. And you'll see here's the water line, and the bow is going down here. And finally found someone of the marina here, and they ran over and got a pump out, started pumping the water out of the boat because it's on the way down. It's getting heavier and heavier because this part of the boat had a pile of water in it. They discovered that someone had been doing work on the boat the day before, and there was a through hull place here that they had not secured. And so there was a small hole in the hull of the boat, and overnight water was going into that hull, and little by little it was just a matter of time before the boat was going to sink because it had a hole in the hull, okay? It was vulnerable to sinking. The same is true in your life. When you let anger and resentment and hurt and offenses into your life, it's going to sink your boat, okay? It's going to keep you from the joy that you need. In fact, some of you, your boat looks like this. That's what your boat looks like, okay? Your whole, and some of you, this is what your boat looks, just a big old hole right there, okay? It's a gaping hole, and you're wondering, you're always trying to keep your head above water emotionally. Why? Because as soon as it goes out, it's coming right back in, right? You're just letting anger in all the time. You try to flush it out, letting it back in again, so it keeps you sinking in a sinking mode. And so it's important to own and realize that we need to keep the water out, to keep the anger out, to keep the resentment out, to keep the bitterness out of our lives, to respond the right way to relationship.